All right, so fellas, we're gonna get into some Sixers talk after that nutritional.
Noah, get back in here, Noah.
Noah's got to hurry up, get back in here because we have a lot to talk about with the Sixers, who are sixth place still in the Eastern Conference standings, but have been kind of sputtering a little bit. You know, coming off of that 3-game, they were on a 4-game losing streak, then they went on a 3-game losing streak, and then they lost 2, right? And now they're on a 1-game winning
A
streak,
3-game winning streak and then lost 2.
and then lost 2, right?
Or 2-game winning streak. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So I mean,
Let me just say something real quick. If you say something, Drew, I will drive to New Jersey and beat you down. As we talk about this, and I see Troy warming up, he's stretching, he's doing all those stretches that Kobe sent him. He's ready to go off. I want everyone to close their eyes. If at the beginning of the year, and we were doing this podcast at the beginning of the year, if I told you guys, the Sixers, who just came off a lottery season, a terrible season, they had the sixth worst record in the league, that this year Embiid would miss 60% of the games. Paul George will get suspended for
25 games.
25 games, and he would miss other games in that stretch. But the Sixers were 6 games over 500. They're in the 6th spot in the conference.
1 game out of the 5th spot, I think.
I'd say you're on drugs.
1 game out of this. There you go. How would you feel about that? Like, again, I'm not talking about now because we do have more data, but looking at the beginning of the season, I told you they were 6 games above 500. With all this that happened,
My first thought would have been Maxey must be an MVP candidate.
yeah,
He
and
must be
is.
going off.
And he is.
That would have been my first thought. My second thought would have been,
McCain.
you're out of your effing mind. Like, there's no way. It would have been shocking. I would have been shocked by that. But, that's a
I just want that as the backdrop.
like, we saw how everything is
before
played
Troy
out. So
whips the Sixers a new one. I
not
just want that as the backdrop. That's all I'm saying.
So I would have thought that, like you said, Maxey would be playing at MVP level. I would have thought that Jeremy Kane would have found his form that he found last year, and he'd be probably starting in some fashion. I figured
right.
that VJ would be what we thought his potential could be when we drafted him, was that he could be like a prototype of a Dwayne Wade and would hit the ground, running on that track at some point in his career. If you told me that was the case with their record, then I figured, okay, he's going to do that in his rookie year. And that's kind of what he's done. So, you hit it on with Maxey and VJ, and Kane obviously is not in the picture. He got traded. I would have figured Bona would have took a step up. I don't know if I could say that about Bona. He still seems like the same type of player to me this year.
No, he from last year. I think he's taken a huge step from last year.
That's fair. You could say that. That's fair. No, I think he has a lot of potential.
He does.
Yeah.
Quentin Grimes has been. Oh, is he worth the $30 million Troy wanted to give him? No, but he's been fine. He's been fine. He's been more than fine, actually.
I